Hello viewers, I am SSK and today we have an interesting story from Chandamama 1972 January, and the name of the story is The Artful Servant. Gupta was a crusty old bachelor who, liking good food, employed a capable cook. But minding you, Gupta won't stand for any nonsense over marketing expenses or vanishing food. One morning, Gupta met an old friend who had just arrived back from a trip up north. After the usual jovial exchange of greetings, Gupta's friend opened a fruit basket he was carrying and with a flourish presented Gupta with two very fine looking mangoes. Gupta, who was rather partial to mangoes, carried the precious fruit home and gave his cook very precise instructions to slice the mangoes carefully so that there was no waste. Now the cook was also partial to mangoes, and when he started to slide the first mango, his mouth became to water and he thought it would be alright if he tasted just a very small slice. The tidbit tasted so delicious. A second slice followed the first. Well, of course, a third slice went the same way, and before the cook realized what he was doing, he had finished a whole mango. Only then did he realize that his master would not fail to see that something was amiss. Maybe he could say that one of the fruit was bad, or better still, he could swear that someone sneaked into the kitchen and stole both the mangoes. Yes, that was the answer. Someone stole the fruit, grateful to his imagination. The cook ate the second mango, which was even more enjoyable than the first one. Meanwhile, Gupta noticed a holy man passing the house and he called to him to come inside and partake of refreshments. As soon as the holy man was comfortably seated, Gupta bustled into the kitchen and told the cook to serve some of the sliced mangoes to the holy man. The cook threw up his arms in disgust. "Look at that knife," he said, pointing to the one and only kitchen knife. "It is so blunt, it won't cut anything." "I will soon see to that," replied Gupta, picking up the knife and storming out of the door into the yard, where he proceeded to sharpen the knife. As soon as his master went outside, the cook hurried into the other room and, clutching the holy man by the arm, whispered excitedly, "Don't stay here. My master worships the goddess Kali and means to cut off your ears to offer and sacrifice. Even now he is busy sharpening his knife to do the ghastly deed. Come and I will show you. Come and I will show you." When the holy man saw Gupta with the knife in his hand, he gave a shriek of horror and rushed madly out of the house. Gupta, hearing the confusion, came into the kitchen and wanted to know what all the noise was about. "That was the holy man," the cook shouted. The rascal came into the kitchen and grabbed the two mangoes and made off. Gupta, still clutching the knife, ran into the street and, seeing the holy man in the distance, called to him to stop. Holy man, turning round, could only see the fearsome knife Gupta was brandishing, and having no desire to have his ear lopped off, put on a burst of speed that would have done great justice to any marathon runner. Gupta, hoping to recover his two mangoes, ran headlong after him, and as far as we know, the two men were still running.